Claire staggered back from the fleshy tunnel, her hand trembling as she dropped the flashlight. Emily's voice, real, raw, and agonized, still echoed through the passage like a dying breath caught in the throat of the house. She couldn't deny it anymore. Emily was still alive. Somewhere, deep within the twisted veins of the house, her sister's voice called out not just for help, but as a warning. The second part of her nightmare had cracked open something ancient, and now she stood on the threshold of a place that wasn't supposed to exist. Claire turned and ran, not away but to the basement. The basement door, long nailed shut by previous tenants, splintered with a single blow from the crowbar she'd retrieved. The air that poured from the opening was colder than ice and carried the coppery tang of blood. A staircase led downward, but not to the foundation she remembered from childhood. No, this was deeper, carved unnaturally, the stone steps slick with moisture, the walls pulsing like tissue. She was inside something living. As she descended, the whispering returned. Not just one voice now, but dozens. Hundreds, some weeping, some screaming, others laughing softly. Her flashlight flickered, revealing faces in the walls distorted, buried, eyes bulging with silent agony. She found herself in what could only be described as a cathedral of suffering. The architecture mimicked Gothic stone, but it was flesh veins like stained glass borders, ribs forming arches overhead. In the center, a pit breathed. From it came the whispers, and at its edge knelt Emily. "Claire, don't come closer. It wants you too." Emily looked gaunt, pale, but alive. Chains made of woven human teeth and hair bound her arms to the pit's edge. Behind her stood a figure, tall, shadowed, skinless, its face blank except for a gaping mouth stitched shut with red thread. Claire stepped forward. "Let her go." The thing tilted its head, then reached into the pit and pulled something out. Not a weapon, but a memory. Claire watched, paralyzed, as a vision played out in the air above the pit, her and Emily, as children, finding a dead cat behind the wall. Her mother sealing it up. Her father whispering, "The house remembers what it's fed." Realization dawned. This wasn't just a haunting. It was a pact. The family had fed the house knowingly or not, and now it wanted more. Claire grabbed a jagged bone from the floor and rushed the entity. The moment she struck it, the cathedral wailed, the walls shuddering, bleeding from unseen wounds. The floor cracked, and the pit screamed. Chains snapped. Emily fell forward, Claire grabbing her just in time. Together they ran, chased by the collapsing nightmare. But the house would not let go so easily. They emerged in the attic, light poured in from a gaping hole in the roof. It was dawn. Behind them, the house groaned, sighed, and then went still. Weeks later, investigators would find nothing. No tunnel, no basement, no sign the house was anything more than old wood and stone. But Claire knew. So did Emily. They didn't speak of it again. But sometimes, late at night, Claire would press her ear to the wall in her apartment and listen. And just once she heard the whisper say, "I remember you."